This is a short demonstration of how to use the new maths tools. The maths tools appear at the top of your screen here. They come as a free 30-day trial, and if you purchase a license, they will appear in the same place. First, I'm going to show you there's a keyboard and also the equations tool. You can see this allows you, with algebra, this feature enables you to type your equations and all your symbols with the touch of a finger at the smartboard. The next tool is the shape division. You select a circle and then make it larger. Select the drop-down menu, select shape division, and it will allow you to divide the shape into equal sections. These pieces can then be moved. It also works with a square or a rectangle. Again, drop-down menu, select shape division, choose the number of equal sections, and the pieces can be pulled apart. The next feature I was going to show you is irregular polygons. You can see that there is a wider range of shapes to select from. Here I've chosen an octagon. If you click and select the drop-down menu, you can show the vertices, the interior angles, and also the side lengths. The irregular shape tool, which appears at the top, will allow you to touch the board in various places to create an irregular shape. Here I've created a triangle. Going to use the irregular shape tool to create another triangle. And again, with both of the shapes, I can select the drop-down menu and show interior angles. If I take this triangle away and show the vertices, I've just cut it. This triangle, show vertices. You can move each part of the triangle and you can see that the angles of the interior angles changes. You could drag across a calculator from the gallery to prove that the sum of the interior angles is always equal to 180 degrees. If I select the random shape tool again, creating the triangle which I accidentally deleted, and now I'm going to create a quadrilateral. I've shown that the quadrilateral is made up from two triangles. With the drop-down menu, again you can show the interior angles, and if you drag a calculator across from the gallery, you can use the calculator to add the sum of the interior angles to prove that the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. Another feature of the maths tools is a math ink recognition. Here I've written a maths problem. I've used my mouse so you can see that it's a bit wobbly. If I drag across, select my drop-down menu, recognise Maths Ink, select OK. If I select my drop-down menu again, I can select Maths Actions and simplify the equation. Maths Actions again, find extremer, Maths actions again will also enable me to generate a graph from the equation. What I've got here is the same equation written in different thickness of the line tool. This first one is rather thick. Select the drop-down menu, Recognise MathSync. You can see it's recognised as an 8. The second one is slightly thinner. It's unable to recognise it. The third one has recognised my equation. And the thinner one down the bottom has kind of recognised it. So I recommend that the thickness of your line is a third thickness across, and that's what the Maths ink recognises handwriting best. There is also the table tool, which appears at the top. I'm going to create a table, insert some data, once you have your data in your table, select your drop-down menu, Maths Actions, Generate a Graph. You can see I have my graph there. If you double-click, you can add extra data into your graph, and you'll notice as I add it into the graph, it automatically inserts the same data into the corresponding table. There's also other maths tools which are at the top here. You have a ruler which you can move down. The ruler can be rotated, it can be extended, another one is a protractor. The protractor, you can have a half protractor or a full protractor. With your protractor, what I like is you can create your angles, press eject, and it will eject the angles. Here I'm going to select 3 angles, and again I'm going to prove that the sum of the angles of a straight line is equal to 180 degrees. Another one I've got at the top here is the compass. You can change either sides of the compass. You can drag the compass out. You can also change the colour of the compass. And you can draw your circles. The other tool which I haven't put here is the graph tool. You can see there are a range of different graphs that you can create. I've selected one, double click, you can put your data into the table, you can show the coordinates, draw a line, you can remove the values on the X and the Y axis, you can also make it smaller, zoom in or zoom out. And that's a quick guide to the new maths tools.